Hi, welcome to my channel, Psychic Kathleen. Today I'm continuing along with my project of describing a client and their issue and the cards that were pulled and how I interpreted those cards. The woman who came to see me today really had a number of different issues on her mind. She had again moved here just a few months ago from a larger city. She's a consultant by profession. She has a 20-year-old son and she's in a new relationship. So her question was both about her profession, how well it will go, and some changes that she wants to make in her profession, and also whether this is the right man for her. So in looking at her profession, we looked at the King of Pentacles as the theme. So the King of Pentacles is what will resolve, kings are about resolution. So what will resolve my contentment with my career? And she described her job as a good job. She likes it. She's doing very well with it. But she feels as though she should be just doing something else. Like it's like, okay, it's okay, but I feel like I really should be doing a different job, something with more fulfillment, or where it's somehow just more fitting with who I am and where I'm at in my life. So the Hermit came up and I said, well, how you handle your spiritual path, your independence and your spiritual path has everything to do with a good outcome. So that led us to talking about what is her spiritual path. How does that get expressed in her life? And she said, well, it's her love of people that is really her spiritual path. And she loves people. She cares about where they're at in their lives. She feels that people come to her for advice. She said, I'm not a doctor. I don't have any special education, but people do tend to come to me to get advice on what they should do. And she said, I started writing a book. I haven't published it, on just that, how to be yourself and trust your own judgments and your own decisions and stick by yourself, you know, sort of stand up for yourself kind of thing. And so that led us to a discussion about what she needs to do. Certainly completing the book, getting a stronger presence on social media. She needs to hire a marketing consultant to help her with all that. The Ten of Wands had come up as don't fall into a trap set by the Ten of Wands. And I said, don't think you can do all the pieces of work yourself. You're going to need to hire professionals to help you. People starting off in business often make that mistake. They think they can build their own website, they can optimize it, they can do whatever they need to be done. And I said, but that puts you on a permanent learning curve and you never get your work done. So I said, don't fall into that trap. Make sure you hire professionals to help you. So the outcome card was the Ace of Pentacles, which is like a gift. So I said, clearly, this is the right direction for you. So she was very excited about that, and we talked, of course, more extensively. We also then went to this relationship. Now, she's had a number of relationships. She's a divorcee, has met a number of men over the years, many of whom have asked her to marry them, including this man that she's with. He would like to marry her, and indeed, he comes up the night of Cups, who is Romeo. I said, obviously he's in love with you. And she said, yes, he wants to marry me, but I don't know if he's the right one. Now the Strength card had come up in recommended position. So the Strength card is like, be disciplined, don't jump impulsively into anything just now. And she said, what does that mean? Does that mean somebody better suited to me is going to come down the road? And I said, well, not necessarily. It's just saying don't jump in too soon, because the friendship card comes up in the near future. And she said, well, we are good friends. And I said, well, and that friendship continues to unfold, but you may need to get to know him even more as a friend before you make this commitment decision. So she was very happy with that reading. She feels that she will stay in this relationship. She's met some other men that she really enjoys being with as well, but nobody has really lit her fire like this man has. And so I said to her, well, let's pull a card for what you would say about this relationship 20 years from now. Should you marry this man? What would you say to me 20 years from now about the marriage? And that came up the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles says, after planting a lot of seeds, not really impressed with the harvest. And I said, what you would say is that in terms of the marriage, you had put a lot more into it than you necessarily got out of it. However, that's not the worst thing that someone can say about a marriage, and it may be indeed what many say about their marriages anyway. I think a lot of women would say that they put more into it than they got out of it. So she said, well, that's something to think about. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me here again today. It's been a pleasure. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to press the notification bell. When I've uploaded a new video, then you'll get a notification in your email inbox. And I look forward to seeing you here again soon. Thanks for joining me here today. Bye for now.